unofficial Universal Orlando podcast is a member of the Mice Chat Podcast Network. MicePod.com. Now, discover the universe, one theme park at a time.
Greetings, Universal fans. It's time for another unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, bringing you all the news from the Universal Orlando Resort and Universal Studios Hollywood, Singapore, and Japan.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 83 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. I'm Darren. This show is brought to you by Mice Chat and Be Our Guest Destinations. With me, I have Lee.
Hello, everyone.
Tracy.
Hello.
And Hunter.
Hello.
And we're recording on St. Patrick's Day, so I have been having a couple drinks. Just so everybody knows. I'm just going to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
My mom gave me an extra Capri Sun today.
Tracy is not celebrating, though, even though she was going to.
No, I'm on painkillers instead.
Yeah.
That's still good.
Yeah, that's a way to celebrate.
Painkillers.
Yeah, painkillers. Yeah, thanks for that, Hunter.
Depends on the quantity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've heard from two of the winners of our Universal Orlando, the unofficial story book competition, but we're still waiting to hear from Hunter.
Roger Reese.
If you can email us, Roger.
Yeah.
If you can
Come on,
email us,
man. I've been cheering you on.
yeah, come on. Email us your mailing address so we can get your book out. Of course, at podcast@uuopodcast.com.
I'll give him
Once
a couple
again,
of weeks.
That is
Come on.
Roger Reese.
I'll give him a couple of weeks, and if he hasn't got it, I'll drop him an email.
Yeah.
Yep, and we also posted a listener survey a week or two ago and had some great feedback that crushed us all. We all,
Yes,
resent it into our shells. Extremely defensive now. No, not really. Thanks to everybody who took part. We wanted to share with you guys some of the things we're going to change on the show because of your feedback.
Yes, we would. So first, one of the things that people said they would like to see the return of is listener trip reports. Me too. Now that we're weekly, we haven't got the time to do the epic trip reports we used to. So
Yeah, we've done some mega ones before.
We have indeed.
Not counting your own, right?
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, oh god, no, yeah, that's the biggest one we've ever done.
Yeah, that was quite an epic.
Yeah. So we've come up with another idea, which we're going to invite listeners onto the show for a listener Q&A, which will include even things from their trips and more.
All right. And the other thing is something I'm very excited for. Probably the second most requested thing is that they would like to hear more rumors, kind of like when we talked to Eric the other week. So starting with this show, we're going to include a 10-minute rumor segment as part of the news.
Ooh. And it's not scripted either.
I can make up plenty of things.
That's it. No one. This is the thing with rumors. It doesn't need to be even out there, does it? We could just make our own up.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
We've got that special insider knowledge. So insider, we only know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even Universal Creative knows about this yet.
Kind of like when Lord of the Rings was announced and Universal came out saying, hey, we have no idea what anyone's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this part, I totally vehemently disagree with all of you, just so you know.
It wasn't everybody.
It's all of you. A lot of people said they did not like the amount of Halloween Horror Nights coverage that we have on the show at that time of year. Of course, I think it's like, the premiere event, for the season, definitely, and probably their premiere event, period.
It is. I don't think there's any argument with that.
Yeah. But we have a solution that's not going to get in the way of, you non-Halloween Horror Night fans, but it's going to actually provide the Halloween Horror Night fans with a more focused and more dedicated way to get it to you.
Yeah, so. I think basically we're going to put something out there that those who want the Halloween Horror Nights coverage will get it, but it won't get in the way of those people who don't.
Yep. So we'll let you know as we get closer to the event.
And another thing that we seem to have a few people left as feedback is that people miss the background music. which I'm quite surprised about. But we're not going to start putting it in completely, but you will hear some background music slowly creeping into certain segments among the show.
Excellent.
I'm recording some new music just for you guys.
Awesome.
I'm going to be humming in the background.
I thought you were going to say bathroom.
The entire show. Yeah, that's where I'm recording, Tracy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
Moving on, a lot of you said you would like to see more listener interaction. So, taking off of that, it's time to bring you another Butterbeer taste test.
Hello, Lee, Tracy, Hunter, and Darren. This is David Wilders, your number one Irish fan, and I am definitely a Team Frozen.
Awesome. Hey, that was topical. Our number one Irish fan.
Oh, perfect. And I tell you what,
There we go.
It wasn't even on purpose.
Yep. And another one on Team Frozen. Score.
Nice to hear from you, David.
Definitely. Yes, we hear from David on Twitter quite a lot.
We do.
Yep.
So, of course, if you would like to be a part of the Butterbeer segment, all you have to do is record us a message on your computer or phone, letting us know where you are from, and whether you prefer frozen or regular Butterbeer. Or alternatively, you can go to speakpipe.com/UUO podcast and leave the message there.
And it's time for the news. Mardi Gras continues on at Universal Orlando this weekend with a great big world. I don't know. Performing on Friday the 21st.
Oh, it's a band, sorry.
Great Big World. Anyone?
They do that song, Say Something, with Christina Aguilera.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm not into this popular music.
This is what you kids call music.
And Gavin DeGraw playing on Saturday the 22nd.
He's a regular there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is he country?
Yeah.
He sounds like he should be country.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like a country with like kind of like the mainstream country kind of thing that they're doing now. So
I believe we've had that conversation before.
I think we probably have.
Yeah.
yeah, every time you play is probably. So yeah, there you go. Mardi Gras is keeping on.
Excellent. Right, my turn. Get myself comfortable. Now, as we know, Universal are putting the finishing touches to the Diagon Alley part of the Wizarding World expansion, which will debut this coming summer. Now, last week, on March the 14th, Universal Orlando Resort revealed never-before-released details about the experience awaiting guests on the Hogwarts Express. Mm-hmm. So guests with park-to-park admission are going to be able to travel between London and Hogsmeade by riding on the iconic train, and can you imagine how exciting it's going to be to be able to make that transition from the Muggle world to the Wizarding World by passing through the brick wall at King's Cross Station, and you've got to find yourself a platform 9 3/4.
I can't wait to see how they do that.
I can imagine, all that worries me is I can imagine those lines getting in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's separate from Diagon Alley, isn't it?
it is.
Mm-hmm. It is, yes.
They'll
So-
find some way to manage it.
They will. So once you're there, you will see the Hogwarts Express with its billowing steam and authentic whistle as it pulls into the station ready to transport you to Hogsmeade. As you sit in one of the train's cabins, you will hopefully enjoy a picturesque, breathtaking journey through the British countryside whilst encountering magical creatures, favourite characters, and even the Dementors themselves. Mental note, pack some chocolate. Now, there's a spoiler alert here, so if you don't want to know too much, stick your fingers in your ears and hum the theme tune for a minute. Fred and George, put those extendable ears away. Now, shut up.
That's Lee.
Yeah. So
Lee does not want to know anything ever.
I know. He's making me find out, though. So once you're seated on the train, you'll see Hagrid on his flying motorbike, Buckbeak the Hippogriff swooping over the Black Lake, the Weasley twins flying on their brooms, and the night bus veering through London traffic, and other great surprises. Now, the spoiler's over, and you can take your fingers out of your ears now. I said you can take your fingers... Oh, someone give that lot a nudge, will you?
Are you done?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Universal's creative team have been working closely with Warner Brothers, Stuart Craig and the production team from the Harry Potter films to create this wonderful experience for the whole family's enjoyment. The team have gone to great lengths to ensure guest experiences are true to the books and the films, which is brilliant. And everything about the train is authentic, from the paint and materials used to build it, all the way down to the whistle, as our very own Eric Davies can testify.
Yes.
Yes.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. So yeah, we've been told to expect state-of-the-art technology, powerful storytelling, live special effects, and lifelike animation. And guests will have 2 completely different experiences depending on whether they're travelling to Hogsmeade or to London. Ooh.
Awesome.
Exciting.
I know they've just started putting out that we got an email today saying that they're starting the ad campaign for it. I don't know whether it was today or this week with 3 new commercials for Diagon Alley as well.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess that kind of dashes the rumors of the 400 possible combination, possibilities on each ride back and forth.
Yeah.
Since they've pretty much said that they've got 2 different ride experiences there and back.
Because what I initially heard, kind of rolling off of what Darren said, it was going to be kind of like a system. I'm trying to think of something to compare it to. Kind of like
Star Wars.
Disney, Star Tours, where there's, I guess 9 different total scenes, but there's so many different combinations.
Yeah, there's like 52 different ones for that, isn't there?
Yeah. So, very interesting, though.
Yeah,
I guess what they say doesn't necessarily strike that out.
No.
Yeah.
Because they've just told you some iconic things in it, not necessarily. Because what I heard, the 400 different things, it might be a tiny little thing, might be counted as one.
We can talk more about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't they also now announce like the capacity of the Hogwarts Express as well?
I have not heard that.
Yeah, I didn't find that.
8,000 people per train.
What I had read was 200 people per train.
Okay.
Darren, you
Yeah.
kind of overshot it there, friend.
That's not a lot of people.
I don't know. It depends
Isn't
on.
it 6 seaters? 6-seating cart. I mean, because as we saw in the preview video, there's actually individual compartments everyone will sit in.
And
Correct.
It's got to be all. I don't suppose it has to be all on. I don't know whether it'll be like a 2-sided train or whether everyone will be sat on like compartments on, say, the left-hand side.
From what I've seen, the train looks like an authentic train from the park side, and kind of, if you like, backstage side. It's got kind of like big boxes,
yes.
which must be where the screens are, where the windows are, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
But then surely when you're walking down the corridor, you're still going to be able to see out of the windows out of the other side, unless there's fake compartments on that side.
No,
I think there's compartments. They
fake
have to have
compartments.
compartments on both sides.
Yeah.
You would
For
think to get...
capacity.
Yeah.
There's no way they can do just one side. It's got to be 2-sided. It looks like all the technology fits in pretty well, like slides in with the...
Correct. Yeah.
With the design of the train. It's just, it looks like the windows are blacked out from the outside.
Because I know that, like Tracy said there's like a lump on one... Oh, because you've seen it, haven't you, Darren, recently?
Yeah, I saw it. I actually saw it in motion going by.
Because I remember hearing before that it had like a I don't know how you'd describe it, like a lump over the windows on one side of it, which were obviously for whatever technology they were using for the projection screens.
That would have to be on the employee side, I guess.
Yeah,
that would be a side I did not see, like Tracy said. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. That would be very weird to have it all on one side, though. That's
It's exciting, though. I think it's good that they're just leaking. Like, a lot of people complain and wish they'd just come out and say, just tell us everything. But I like the fact that they do it like this.
Yeah.
yeah.
I do remember reading someone asked about there being a possibility of kind of like the candy trolley cart that goes through the express.
I can't.
Well, we'll get more into that when we get to the rumors part of the show.
Fair
So we have
enough.
something to talk about there.
Hunter sounds like he's got loads spilling out that he's desperate to get out.
I mean, you can put it that way. That's not how I would describe it, but
Yeah, yikes. Anyways, hey, guess what's happening again at Universal at the Hard Rock Hotel? Do you guys know?
Is it food? Oh, the hotel.
It's a lot.
It's the kitchen sink challenge.
No. It's Velvet Sessions!
oh yeah, more people we haven't heard of.
On Thursday, March 27th, actually, I have heard of these ones. Psychedelic Furs is going to be there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
performing their hits such as Love My Way, Pretty in Pink, Heaven, and more.
I feel like I know who they are, but I'm not really sure.
You'd know. If you heard it, you'd know for sure.
Pretty in Pink, is that the one I'm expected to know? Because it kind of rings a bell. Is that the one out? Is that the theme of the film?
Love My Way. You should know all of them, yeah.
My husband needs to be educated.
Oh, yeah. As soon as he hears it, he's going to know all three of them. It's just one of those.
Yeah. Of course,
it was a time when you didn't know who was singing all the songs, unless the DJ told you specifically, and sometimes they didn't. But yeah, advanced admission is going to be $29 and includes early admission at 6 o'clock with free specialty drinks, finger foods, of course. Warm-up tunes start at 6:30, which is when the doors open to guests buying tickets the day of the event at $35 each. So yeah, and then of course you get the VIP for $50 and includes free specialty drinks, finger foods, warm-up tunes. Again, blah blah blah. You can purchase your tickets online at velvetsessions.com or by checking with the concierge at Hard Rock Hotel. It's a 21 and up event. Sorry. Oh wait, no, Hunter can go now.
He can go, yes.
Yeah.
I think if we ever get some sponsor money sorted out, we'll have to pay for people and go and have a podcast meet-up at one of these. We won't be there probably, but I'm sure you two would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a good time.
And see what happens. We are working on things.
That smoking jacket.
It sounds like that's what you should have, shouldn't it? Yeah, and slippers.
Yeah.
Slippers.
Hey, I've got slippers on now.
I can't wear my flip-flops.
No.
Oh. All right, so mine's really interesting, actually. It's Universal Studios is going to build a $2 billion Hollywood-themed resort in Beijing.
Mm.
So this is, of course, located in a suburb of China's capital city. Universal Studios Beijing will be the company's third facility in Asia after Singapore and Tokyo. Universal Studios is planning to open a Hollywood movie theme park, Universal Studios Beijing, which is a very imaginative title.
Why not stick with a formula that works?
Yeah. Darn you, Islands of Adventure, you screwed everything up. I guess it's better than Universal Studios Amplified, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, it's going to be located in the suburbs of the Chinese capital in collaboration with the local state tourism company. The news was released on the website Sinus property pages and spread quickly online with much excited chatter on China's Twitter and Weibo. Okay, why not? The facility will cover a 51-acre site and the total budget will be 12 billion yuan, which is about... We're paying in Mexicans now. Okay. It's going to cost 1.95 billion US dollars, though. So construction is due to start in the fourth quarter of 2014.
Right.
The Beijing resort will bring the number of Universal Studios that the company operates to Asia to 3. Once again, with those Universal Studios in Singapore and Osaka. Both facilities are massively popular with mainland Chinese tourists, as is the Los Angeles Universal Studios. There's a considerable amount of activity in the theme park area in China right now. That, of course, is with Hong Kong Disneyland, which is costing about $4.4 billion in the U.S., and there's also the Disneyland Shanghai project that is due to open at the end of 2015. And, of course, that's mainland China's first Disney park.
The Asian market's massive at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just trying to find out how big that is compared to some of the other theme parks, but I can't get any, like the area sizes up. Because how much did it say it was, the area again?
51 acres?
Because I'm sure, doesn't the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, including Dragon Challenge, I think that's 20 acres.
Something like that, yeah.
What?
But remember, as we were told last week, Singapore has a very small park as well.
Yeah, that's just what I'm trying to find. How big they are. Right, Islands of Adventure is 110 acres. So it's half the size of Islands of Adventure. And the Studios is 125 acres.
Wow.
So it's quite small. But then, like you say, if Singapore must... Let's have a look and see if I can find...
Now that I've been going to the parks more often, they seem a lot smaller than that to me.
Because you're used to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know where everything is, and I walk around each park like twice every time I go.
Okay.
Well, you can walk throughout the park in 20 minutes easily.
Yeah, I'm trying to train to keep up with Lee and Tracy on their next visit.
Yeah.
No, not a chance.
Right, Universal Studios Singapore is 49 acres.
Right.
So to put that into comparison, it's slightly bigger than Universal Singapore.
So they have
that's
enough room
interesting.
to add another coaster.
Oh, well, depending on the amount that they charge for it, they've got a much larger population than they do in Singapore. That would be going to visit it, so you'd think capacity might be an issue with a park that size.
I wonder what the land around it is, or whether they're thinking if they build something like a studios park to start off with, whether eventually they may be able to sort of do what they've done in Orlando and build a second park.
True.
But see, what I was going to bring up, it did mention several times that this is going to be located within a suburb.
Yes, it did.
It's going to be a very sort of tight urban area, so we're not exactly sure how much space there is going to be
That's a good
to expand.
Yeah, that's a good point. If it's in a suburb, then there probably isn't a lot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that unfolds.
Very. Well, you know, we weren't supposed to be getting into the rumours yet, and we're kind of going to get into a little bit. And we talked about it a little bit when Eric was on about King Kong potentially coming to Islands of Adventure over the next couple of years. Now, I know on Theme Park Insider, he reported that a permit has been filed, and that pretty much guarantees that King Kong is going to be coming to Islands of Adventure. Well, what Robert Niles said, he said they'd known for some time that Universal Creative have been kicking around ideas for the return of Kong. I think we've talked about it for quite a while. And the rumours have been going around, lots of blue sky stuff. I mean, we've heard stuff. We talked to Eric about bits and bobs, but now we know that there's been land cleared. There's apparently sort of in between where the gates of Jurassic Park are, to sort of Thunder Falls Terrace. Apparently the land's being cleared behind Thunder Falls Terrace, and that's where it's going. And I was listening to the Parkscope boys today, and they were saying, excuse me, that apparently there's been markers put on trees and stuff like that, and the land is being cleared. So, you know, that permit's there. And what we've heard, again, we're supposed to be going into rumours, but it is going to be, what I've heard recently is it's going to be a more family-friendly ride. Go on, Darren.
What? That was what I said. What?
Yeah, not family-friendly as such, but not something... It's going... From what I've heard, it's going to be something along the lines of like Dinosaur or Hunter for You, Indiana Jones, the Indiana Jones Temple of the Forbidden Eye type thing.
And keep in mind, Revenge of the Mummy is also considered a family ride.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. But like the one thing that we have heard was that it will be live team member led.
Interesting.
Yes.
Is this them kind of paying their dues for Jaws?
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
Because what Robert Niles is saying on here, he says it appears that at the stage now with Kong that Universal Orlando filed a permit application with the City of Orlando this week for demolition project to clear space for either the new Kong attraction or possibly for a fifth hotel. Now, as far as that fifth hotel goes, listener Nina Thompson's been going quite regular recently. She's been taking pictures of a piece of land that's been cleared. We talked about it, not last show, the show before. A piece of land that's been cleared sort of out near the road, but behind sort of Marvel. It's like you can see... I showed you the picture at the weekend. She posted it on our Facebook page. You can see sort of the back of Marvel Superhero Island, like quite away in the distance. So that's not round. And Eric told us that was supposed to be going in between like Islands of Adventure and the Royal Pacific and the Cabana Bay. So that fifth hotel, if that's what that land is, doesn't make sense for that land that's getting cleared over where this permit is to be that ride. Because that land being cleared there's way too far away from the park.
Well, that permit would have been filed a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because it's already being cleared now. So
yeah,
that permit would have been filed well before any of that even started. And it's like, it's pretty much cleared at this point from the pictures I saw.
Yep.
At least a good portion of it.
So, Darren, as a long-time Universal visitor, would you be happy to see the return of Kong?
Yeah, because I never actually got to see it in the first place.
I forgot, yeah.
It broke down every time I was there.
Oh.
Which makes none of us having ever seen Kong.
Yeah. It's an interesting one because it's not something like they seem to be going for stuff that's very much in the forefront of people's minds at the moment, which Kong isn't.
Yeah, not right now, but isn't the movie coming out again? Wait, no, is that Godzilla?
There's Godzilla coming out.
Oh, okay. Maybe Kong.
That's sad, most
cameo.
likely. Yeah. But keep in mind, like when they brought back King Kong 3D to the studio tour, that has been a huge success for Universal Studios Hollywood.
It has, especially considering it's only a small part of that tram tour.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of it's the kind of revitalized that tram tour from what I understand.
Okay.
You know, all that said though, I don't think it's always necessarily what property you base it on. If you have a good attraction, you have a good attraction.
Yeah, that's just true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what I had originally heard is that, like, I mean, they were going full out animatronic, like the old Kong, with this ride, but then I heard another more recent rumor that it's just going to be the 360 experience, the same experience that's in Hollywood. And if that's the case, then they could use the area that was Triceratops encounter, that small, it wouldn't need a large area. Because it would mainly just be like one quick enclosed ride with the screens all around. But isn't that, from what I understand, that's a pretty quick experience because it's part of the tram tour.
Yeah, I think Andy told us about it, didn't he? When he came on, you literally you go in, you stop, you put your glasses on, something happens, then you go.
How long
Correct.
did he say it was?
5 minutes tops.
And how long is Transformers?
Actually, 5 minutes top. To be honest, it's that long since we spoke. Transformers is what? Those rides at 3.5 minutes? I don't actually know. It's got to be more than that. We're getting very rumory now, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Well, this is the rumor section. Go.
All right, so I've got one.
Go on then.
All right, it's something we have mentioned previously, but it's been quite a while. Tales of Three Brothers show.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes, supposedly, I keep hearing it's going to be the rumor that takes over Sinbad.
That would be awesome. That would be amazing.
I don't know.
I see it involving large-scale puppets,
Darren,
most likely.
Right, that is the Deathly Hallows, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
The one,
Correct.
the ring and the cloak. It's the story of how those brothers got those items and how the Deathly Hallows came to be.
Gotcha. So, like the movies, like that kind of like cut out kind of
Yeah,
look. You think
love
they're going to do that, like puppetry?
I love the way they've done that in the film as well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was easily probably the defining feature, at least for me, with Deathly Hallows Part 1, so it'd be great to see a visual representation of that.
Certainly.
Transformers The Ride 3D is 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay. So, I guess it is viable for, ride on its own. I'm sure it's not actually 5 minutes long, but...
No. Honestly, from when I was on it, it seemed closer to maybe about 3. It's a very short experience.
Yeah. And there's, maybe they can add to it. I don't know. I would prefer that they, take a bigger chunk out of the back of the park and do, a full-fledged animatronic experience. Since I never got to see the original.
Yeah. Kong 360 is 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and that original Kong was amazing. It's the scale of it had to have been awesome to see. So,
I think it would actually work best as kind of like a combination between the two elements.
That's what
Kind of like a Forbidden Journey sort of style.
That was the last thing I heard. That yes, they were going to tone back the amount of animatronics that were going to be in it and put some projection screens in, but it was still going to be a mixture of both.
Mm-hmm.
So where did you hear that then, Hunter, about the Three Brothers thing?
Just scouring through various forums. I can't tell you the exact site because I'm not 100% sure. But it is something that I have read more than once, so I'm very interested to see how that works.
I must admit, that's not one I've heard.
I know we've reported on it quite a while back before I think even Diagon Alley was... Well, heck, before I even took my hiatus, I think we mentioned it once.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I know one of the last rumours I heard, and this is a weird one, it was Len Tester was mentioned. Apparently one of the next expansions that's coming to the park after Diagon Alley is an expansion of Springfield. Ooh. And he seemed quite adamant that that was what was coming next, and I have not heard that, but then it made me sit there and rack my brains to think, A, where are they expanding it to? B, what the hell are they going to do?
Yeah, well, I'm not 100% sure about that. I understand Potter having such a huge presence within the parks, but if you expand Springfield, you're turning into the Simpsons and Harry Potter Park.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it makes Men in Black stick out even more, sat at the back on its own with Fear Factor next to it.
Well, Fear Factor's
let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Because I've heard some rumors that that's not going to be around forever either.
Fear Factor or Men in Black?
Men in Black. Or Fear Factor,
yeah, I was gonna say
for
both.
that matter.
Well, Eric said, didn't he, that apparently the rumour for Men in Black is some sort of Star Trek attraction.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I heard it here.
Yeah. Hey, if Darren gets his information off our show, well, that's good.
Yeah.
I heard that Fear Factor would eventually make way for a Ministry of Magic building.
Yeah, I brought that
that's
up
right.
on the show as well a couple of weeks ago.
I
Yeah.
can't think where I've seen that somewhere else as well, but I can't think where.
It just
Did you bring that up,
So
Lee?
happy
Yes.
with that.
It would
That's
just
interesting.
It just makes perfect sense.
Fear Factor's just a pain. I mean, it's a
Quite
pain.
literally for
Literally,
most
yeah.
of the contestants.
Yeah, and like being there more often now. Now I've been like stopped like 4 times in front of that thing. By the people, with clipboards asking, if you want to participate in the show.
So you
And
just
it's just annoying to me.
you
But
just
then-
look
And
like one of those.
I don't ever
idiots.
because I've seen it. Yeah.
Darren, from your point of view as a Halloween Horror Nights fan, if they ripped that stage out, where would they put Bill and Ted? I mean, I know we saw it when we went in 2004. We actually saw it in Beetlejuice, didn't we, Tracy?
What's that?
Bill and Ted. No, we didn't. What did we see? Oh, no, it was Beetlejuice.
Matt
No, we
Hoffman,
didn't. No,
wasn't
it?
yes, we did. You're right.
What are really you've absolutely
We
lost me at
watched
what?
Beetlejuice in the Beetlejuice stage. We
Yeah.
watched Bill and Ted in Islands of Adventure. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting...
Yeah. Beetlejuice stage is too small, isn't it?
It's not very big,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
See, I don't know
I
how
mean,
big-
the stage itself is too small. They'd have to take down the facade for the whole holiday, basically.
That said, wasn't there a bit of a debate whether Bill and Ted was actually going to be coming back?
No, I think they said they just announced that it's good for another 5 years, right? Because
Oh,
it's
Yeah,
really?
we
the
did. They just
anniversary.
signed the new deal. I think Darren,
That's
you
right,
read it out
yes.
on the news a couple of shows back that they just a new deal
Yep.
with merch and all the rest of it, and that it would see it back in the parks.
Yep.
So if they rip that out, where's it going to go? Is Animal Actors big enough?
I'd say
Oh.
Animal Actors is huge.
Yeah, because it'll be all
Yeah.
the pens
I
and everything
suppose
at
the
the back.
stage.
And
Yeah.
And it comes with animals,
Yeah.
which is cool. Yeah. Anybody else got anything?
No,
no.
not for the moment.
Would you like me to make something up?
Yes, here's the time where you can make up some rumors.
I knew someone was
Yeah.
going to say yes. I can't think of anything. Oh. No.
All right. Well, I guess not then. We'll take a quick break and then we'll be back with my review of the new Coldstone Creamery at CityWalk.
Woo!
In a world where the skies are clouded with ADRs, park tickets, and hotel bookings, one hero stands like a beacon of light in the darkness. Heather, at Be Our Guest Destinations. She can book all of your Universal Orlando vacation needs, and her service is free for you. If you're staying on Disney property for some reason, she can even book Universal tickets that include transportation. How awesome is that? She's also an authorized Disney vacation planner, as well as being able to book all cruise lines. So if you are planning on battling Megatron alongside Optimus Prime on the Transformers ride, or having a duff in the Springfield area, or planning even further ahead to visit Harry Potter and Diagon Alley this summer, contact Heather at 1-800-796-6240 or via email at heather@destinationsinflorida.com today, and don't forget to tell her that you're repping the UUOP. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming. And welcome back. Thanks to Angie Mills for donating to the show to make this review possible.
Yes, thank you, Angie.
Definitely. Yeah, thank you very much for the ice cream. That was awesome. So yeah, I went to Coldstone. It was pretty cool. There was
Literally.
Yeah.
Darren, when did you go the day of or the day after it opened?
The day it opened.
Woo! For like officially to park guests.
Yes.
I think it was open 2 days before for team members, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Monday the 10th. Yeah. So yeah, I went on the 10th. There was about 800 managers around again. They actually had a barker out there in front of the because they are kind of behind the escalator.
Right.
That goes upstairs. So
right.
For those that can't visualize it, Darren, where is it exactly?
It's behind the escalator that goes upstairs.
Near where? Because I'm trying to picture it in my mind.
Near where the endangered species store used to be. And by like where the customer service booth is on your left as you walk in the main entranceway.
Got you. So sort of just like you come past Bubba Gump, and got you.
That's where we came down from and went to Moors.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're looking at it directly to the left is where the new Starbucks is, and that's already open as well.
Cool.
But yeah, the Coldstone is kind of in the corner and hidden a little bit. So they had a guy out, literally yelling for Coldstone, trying to get people in. Even though that didn't seem to be much of a problem when I was there because the line was just getting ready to go out the door.
Wow.
Is it big inside?
Not very big. There's not like seating areas or anything. There seems to be like a more communal seating area outside of that and Starbucks.
Okay.
Where people will probably just, take up that area from either side. Yeah, I mean, the inside is very clean. Their menu literally stretches from one side of the wall to the other. They have a lot of different options that you can get. They do milkshakes. They do like a regular, just like Sunday cup. They do waffle bowls, like the waffle cone bowls.
What?
Were they bringing the boys to the yard?
Yes. And they were like, it's better than yours. And it was. Yeah. And it was. The ice cream is awesome there.
What did you have?
I had the cake batter ice cream.
Oh, man.
With Reese's Pieces cups. Not Reese's Pieces cup, Reese's cups in there.
Reese's Pieces cups.
Yeah,
Sounds
whatever.
awesome.
Shut up.
No, they sound okay.
Yeah. No Reese's Pieces actually available. I said that because that's what I wanted. and they weren't there. But they had peanut butter cups, so I went with that instead. And they do it just like they do at the other Coldstone locations. They literally have a like frozen like slab of stone there that they take your toppings and kind of like fold it into the ice cream. And then they take that, and I had it in a chocolate-dipped waffle bowl.
Oh, man. So, obviously, do they have different flavoured ice creams? Like, obviously, you've got all your toppings and stuff, so you choose whichever flavour you want, you then pick your toppings, and they actually mix it, like, sort of mix it all together in front of you.
Yeah, I think they have, like, 20 different flavours of ice cream.
Right.
Give us a clue.
There. Yeah, like cake batter, and then they got your regular like chocolate vanilla, everything like that, and they got a cookie dough and mint, pistachio.
Jesse's got a mouth open.
Peanut butter. And they actually have like just straight up peanut butter that you can just mix in with any ice cream flavor. That's one of the mix-in options.
Our ice cream shops in this country are horrendously bad.
Yeah.
We don't have any like that.
Not really.
Yeah. Everybody's super friendly that was working there, and I went later on in the day, so I went like probably at like about 5:00. So they'd probably been working all day with this craziness, and they still had smiles on their faces and everything. Wow. And they don't sing.
Oh, I took my question. I was going to ask her. Did they sing?
Oh. Sorry, no, they do not sing. Which is good for them because there's an endless line and they would die. Sure.
We talked about it a while back when we talked about the CityWalk announcements, didn't we? And we expected them not to.
Yeah. Was not expecting it, but they still do. Like when a new ice cream comes out, that like they do this whole little like it's like a skit basically that they do every time. Like everybody on the whole line asks like what kind of ice cream it is, and then they tell everybody as they go down the line.
Oh, that's cool.
What new fresh ice cream they're putting out. So and like while I was there, they replaced one flavor with an entirely different flavor. So it will like totally switch up. So, but you know the staples tend to be there. I think those were like the more like on edge brands like pistachio and that not everybody's probably going for.
So,
what's that?
as I said, what sort of price range are we looking at?
The one I got, which was just like a regular sundae and the chocolate dip waffle bowl with one mix in, was like $7, $7.50.
I don't think that's bad, really.
Which is what, about £5?
A holiday resort.
Yeah, yeah. Resort price wise,
Yeah.
I guess it's all right. I don't normally buy ice cream, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But judging by how
the
much
ice
everything
cream
else
stock
is,
is
it's pretty
fluctuating.
close.
Does anybody know how much the Florian Fortescue stuff that you can buy in Islands of Adventure is?
I don't think it's been released yet, has it?
No, you can buy the peanut butter and strawberry stuff in little cups in Hogsmeade.
No idea.
No,
Where is that at?
There's a little cart just by the toilets. It's where I got your pumpkin juice from.
That sounds delicious.
Right, you know where the bathrooms are, and then you've got that sort of little wall that separates, like where the walkway, where the 3 broomsticks and the bathrooms are. There's like a little sort of foot-high wall, isn't there? Maybe a little bit taller, and then there's a cart.
This is where the frozen water pump is, correct?
Yes. If you're walking up towards the Forbidden Journey, just as you come out from the bathrooms, there's a break in that wall. And if you come out into like the main pathway, there's a little cart there that sells pumpkin juice and stuff like that. I'm sure it was on there.
It's directly across from Ollivanders.
Yes.
So in front of Scriveners, then?
Where?
Scriveners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, every time I've walked by there, I think we discussed it a couple weeks ago.
I think we have done, yeah.
I've only seen pumpkin juice, some various alcohol, and fresh fruit.
Because I'm trying to think, like
Alcohol?
Alcohol, yes. You can buy it in Hogsmeade.
Okay.
Well, yeah. They've got the bar straight up.
But I seem to remember we did one of the live reports we did walking back through the Wizarding World. Tracy, you pointed it out.
What was that? What?
Oh, peanut butter and jelly ice cream
yes.
or whatever it was. And you were like, and we never got any. And I'm sure that's where it was. It might, I don't know. Anyways,
I gotta find it because that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I'd like to try it. And I haven't seen it in the time I've been there, but usually it's so crazy there that I don't spend a whole lot of time. I go in and get my butterbeer and take off.
So for our British listeners then, Darren, because obviously most of the American listeners will know what Coldstone Creamery is. Do you think, is it somewhere that you would recommend British visitors to visit? Or do you think...
Yeah, it's going to be... I'm trying to think of what other ice cream places they have there. Do they have a Ben & Jerry's?
We have Ben & Jerry's, but we don't really have ice cream shops.
Right. Do they have a Ben & Jerry's in the comic book land? Or
it's just a concession. You just get handed a crappy cone.
Yeah, there's one in...
Because I complained all those flavours and they had chocolate or vanilla.
Yeah, there's one in Marvel Superhero Island as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it's obviously not the same as like the actual in-store Ben & Jerry's locations because those places are pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, barring that, then yeah, I'd say it's probably the best ice cream you can get on site at Universal.
Nice.
Excellent.
And just the preparation of it all, and how they mix in the toppings. Like I said, they actually mix it in, and in doing so, they soften up the ice cream at the same time. So it turns like a solid scoop ice cream into something like soft serve, which is really good.
It sounds like really. I imagine it to be like quite creamy.
Yeah,
it's in the namely.
You beat me to it.
But they do it on like a like on a totally frozen slab.
Which is also in the name.
That doesn't say what...
Is the slab called?
Lukewarm rock ice cream place.
Yeah.
We're going to have to try that.
So a thumbs up, Darren?
Yeah, definitely thumbs up.
Cool.
Awesome.
I will be interested to see whether it takes a hit once Florian Fortescue's opens. I know they're not, like, one's in CityWalk and one's in the park.
Yeah.
But if people are like, do we go to Coldstone or do we go to Florian
Depends whether
Fortescue's?
people can get into the studios
This
to go
is
to
true.
Florian Fortescue's.
Well, keep in mind, like, how late is Coldstone open?
Probably not as late as CityWalk's open. I'd imagine they'd want to stay
So
open as
11
late
or
as
12
possible.
then
I
during
think it'll-
peak times.
I think it'll be fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even though there's a Cinnabon in Islands of Adventure, you still leave and go to the Cinnabon
That's
in
true.
CityWalk.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's like, it's like we spent 6 hours there, Tracy, as well. You
Not in
know,
Cinnabon.
Not everyone, no, it's CityWalk.
Cinnabon!
But I think CityWalk's becoming a destination of its own.
I could happily spend a whole day around CityWalk now.
I agree.
Well, even as, like, the local crowd, we go up and just hang out at CityWalk.
I love CityWalk, and I think it is somewhere you could quite happily go and not even go to the theme parks. You just go and...
Well, what I like about CityWalk is you can be right in the thick of it, or you can be virtually isolated. There's just so
I
many
stuck-
Yeah,
hidey
just
holes
a
and
few
things.
steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuck out
Yeah.
on
I
a
love that.
balcony at Moore's upstairs, and we felt like we were on our own.
Yeah.
Admittedly, it was 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, definitely.
That
And
was
then there's
cool.
like the areas like directly around the lake that nobody's ever like down
Yep.
all the way down there.
Yep.
That's where I sat and had my moment.
Oh.
Oh.
Sat
Jade,
on
when I
those
was getting
steps on
Jade's
my... Yeah,
dipping
you,
dots.
Even the little area next to Hardin Huntington, that place is usually never really that busy.
yeah. I think that might change
that-
once the bread box
yeah.
and that opens.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say they're looking to change that quickly.
It's all good. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is it for episode 83. We'll be back next week with another discussion show. So until then, for Tracy, Hunter, and Lee, I'm Darren, and this has been the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Good night, Internet.
It's in the name.
That does it for another unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Between shows, we'd love for you to get in touch. So email us with your spews, funny schmits, comments, questions, and news to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Keep up with what's going on every day by following us on Twitter @UUOPodcast and follow Eric in the Parks @UUOPEric. Like our Facebook page at facebook.com/UUOPodcast. Follow us on Instagram and Pinterest @UUOPodcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/UUOPodcast. And don't miss a show by subscribing to us on iTunes, and please leave us a review. Not an Apple user? Then head over to uuopodcast.libsyn.com and subscribe to the feed while you're there. You can also find us on Stitcher Radio and at micepod.com. Come find us on our partner site, micechat.com, join the forums, and say hello. So thanks for listening, and remember, be adventurous.
This has been a micepod.com presentation.
MiceChat.com.